I created this podcast to empower every woman to live life on her own terms, unapologetically. You are amazing. You are fierce. You are the creator of your destiny. You are confidence on stilettos. You're listening to Laketta of Confidence on Stilettos at MagiBeauty.com, where we empower you to tap into the feminine power within to boldly set goals and crush them by making your dreams a reality. Hey, Boss Beauties, it's your girl Laketta, and I am here. Girl, so we can talk. So sis, you already know what to do. Go ahead and get whatever it is that you like. That could be your tea, your water, your wine, your coffee, whatever, honey. Sit back, relax, and let's get to it. So, girl, somebody told me you talk too much, okay? In this episode, I want to just talk about, baby, how to stop over-explaining yourself. Say less, sis. You do not need anyone's approval or to feel bad because of the boundaries you are setting in your life. I just want to go ahead and say that before we even get started, okay? Okay, so let's talk about this. Now, you already know I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm just going to try and make this quick, which sometimes my quick could be 30 minutes, sometimes my quick could be an hour, but girl, just sit here and roll with me real quick, okay? So yes, honey, let's talk about you talking too much, girl. I've been say less. That's all I'm going to say. Say less. So here's my question to you. Are you the type of person that just gives out way too much information? Girl, no one even asked you that. Shh, hush. Say less. Now, if that's you, then keep listening, girl. Just keep listening. Just hold your horses, girl. Hold your questions to the end. Isn't that what the teachers say? Hold your questions to the end. Let's talk about this, okay? Now, I have a few tips. That's why I said I was going to make it quick because I'm going to jump right into the tips. We're not even going to talk about this because you're going to start saying less today, okay? So get your pen and paper out. Girl, don't be telling these people more than what they need to know. So write these tips down and make them a goal if you have to. 1, use short responses with a heavy period at the end of your sentence. Example, if somebody was saying, hey, I was thinking we could hang out today. I'm in town for a short period of time and just thought that maybe you can come hang out with me for at least an hour today. Your response, hey, glad to hear you're in town. However, my schedule doesn't have any availability at this time. Period. Okay? Heavy period. Period. Here's the thing. I'm going to get my commentary on each tip, by the way. If you were in town and you knew you were coming to town, why would someone just think that you don't have a life, that you're not doing anything with yourself, that you can just stop at the drop of a hat because they want to hang out with you for an hour without it being pre-scheduled on your schedule? I'm sorry. They inconsiderate. Heavy period. Stay less. I'm not available. Period. That's it. Don't give no reasons. You're not available. That applies to anything in your life. You're not available for inconsiderate people, insensitive people. You do not need to over-explain yourself. 2, you're out to eat with some friends, and when the bill comes, they decide, oh, we can split this, between all of us. But within yourself, all you had was a drink and an appetizer while they having full entrees and just doing the most, okay? Your response, excuse me, please separate my check. Period. Oh yeah, they looking right at you. They are looking at you at that table like, bitch, didn't you just hear we said we finna split it? Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all must have talked about that amongst yourselves because I don't remember being included in that conversation. You have to get to a point in your life where you stop letting people tell you what the hell you gonna do with your funds and with your resources. If they didn't think enough to include you, guess what? I'm sorry. You must didn't think that I was gonna be included in this portion of the evening events as far as paying the bill. Waiter, my check, please. Like I mean, like seriously, I be joking around a lot, but I mean it has a serious undertone to it because people be will try you. People will try you if you don't stand up for yourself. And you have got to get to a point where you need to advocate for yourself. You need to be the one to say, hey, hold up. I didn't like the way you said that. And hey, I didn't like the way you handled me in that particular situation. Don't let stuff just slide by. Because when you let one thing slide by, people will continue to think that it's okay. Oh, she was fine with it the first time. No, stop people in their damn tracks. Period. Okay? That's just how I roll. Like I don't do that to people. Like I try my best to be the most, considerate and conscious person when it comes down to how I treat people and just overall in life. Like that's why I just say less. I used to be an over explainer and trying to explain my reason why I'm doing this or why I don't want to and all of that stuff. Girl, please. No. Period. Okay? That's me now. That's where I reside at. No. You see how silent that was? That's it. That's all you gotta say. Say less. Number 3, check in with what you're feeling in the moment that you feel triggered to over explain yourself. Are you feeling anxiety? Are you feeling scared? Are you feeling intimidated? Are you feeling passionate? What are you feeling? This is so important, y'all. And a lot of times that's why we over explain ourselves because we are people pleasers, and you have to get to a point in your life where you can't always, I'm not even going to say always, you just got to stop trying to please people. You will never be able to please people. You can give them $1 million today, and tomorrow, if they done spent all $1 million and they come back and ask you for something tomorrow and you say no, you ain't never done nothing for them. So you have to get to the point where it doesn't matter to you, That's why, with me, that's why I have those questions. Whenever I feel like I'm about to over explain myself, I'm always checking in. I do a mental check-in, an emotional check-in with myself and ask myself, what am I feeling? Am I feeling that anxiety? Am I feeling scared, intimidated, passionate? What am I feeling at that point? This is how you do the deep core work to identify why you tend to feel that need to go into greater detail than it needs to be. Now, I get like with some relationships and things like that, even like with, my boo or whatever, if, he asked me a question, I'm going to over explain myself. Like, that's just women. We talk more than men, period. Okay. So if he asked me a question, I'm just to me having a conversation with him, but I'm quite sure I'm over explaining myself. But that's just, it's different because it's like, that's, that's my boo. And we have that relationship, that relationship dynamic that, hey, we like to check in and know what's going on with each other's lives and things like that. So me, I'm a person that gives great detail. Like, with a guy, if you say, if the question is, how was your day? Or how has your day been? A guy's going to be like, hey, it was pretty good. Did some work, whatever. But a woman like myself, I'm going to be like, yeah, how was your day? Oh, my day was good. This is what I did today. And I go into detail. Like, boom, 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 boom. Like, it's not just, I was making skincare products. Oh, I had to get this product out, this ingredient out. And the reason why I had to do that is because did you know that, I'm always, but that's a bit different. When I talk about over explaining yourself, I am talking about things and people that they don't even ask you why. You just volunteer that information. So going back to the example when you're at the table with your girlfriends and they spring up on you that you're going to be included in splitting that check. The old me would have been like, guys, no, I'm not going to do that. And this is why X, Y, and Z, yada, and da, da, da. No, I'm not. I'm not splitting anything. You didn't discuss it with me, period. You don't need to know why. No, absolutely not. Going back to the first tip. Somebody springs up to you that, hey, they think y'all can hang out for an hour, that same day that they come to town, like you ain't got nothing going on and you didn't even know they was coming to town. I'm glad you're in town. However, I have no availability on my schedule, period. Back in the day, I would have been like, oh no, I can't right now because X, Y, and Z, I'm doing this, I got this going on, da, 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 da. No, you don't need to know all of that. You just need to know that I don't have any availability in my schedule, period. Like, and it's not being mean. It's setting those hardcore boundaries that people need to honor your space, your mental, your emotional, and your physical space. They need to honor that. And if you don't honor it, they will not honor it. Let's move on to tip number 4. Learn to just be. I love using this in my trainings because sometimes we don't allow ourselves to just be. Whether that's just being silent, just being at peace, just being courageous. You just have to learn how to just be authentic. Not everybody will be your cup of tea. Not everybody will like you. You won't like everybody. But just be you. And stop letting people overstep boundaries that you have set in place. Boundaries are meant to keep you healthy. You mentally healthy, you spiritually healthy, you emotionally healthy and physically healthy. You set those boundaries and you set the tone for it. So bottom line, you do not owe not one person an explanation past what you want to provide. If you want to just say no, say that. Just say no. No. The need to over-explain yourself is rooted from a trauma response. And it's important that you identify where that trauma resides within you and how deep does it go. Now, to find out how deep does it go, of course, you guys already know what I'm going to say. Journal about what triggered the need to over-explain yourself. when it happens? What were you doing? Who were you talking to? What emotion were you experiencing at that moment? Just where were you? What was your environment like? What was the atmosphere like? Because these are valid to get to the root of it all. You have to do a gut check, So I just really wanted to come on here and remind you to say less. I didn't, I don't want you to think that saying less is mean. Saying less is respecting yourself. Saying less is honoring your boundaries. So that's all, sis. That was it. That's all I wanted to say. But girl, y'all remember on the last podcast, I said that we would have our own website, and it launched, guys. The Confidence on Stilettos website has launched and we launched it on February the 1st. So go ahead, check it out at www.confidenceonstilettos.com. On the website, we have the store set up so you can purchase like the legal pads, the journals, the sweatshirts, t-shirts. I'll be adding more to the store here soon, so keep a lookout for it. And then also we have one course that we've released, the vision board course. So girl, go ahead, check out, register for the vision board course. And just really, I'm just so excited because I know we've been working on this for a minute now, and I am so happy to at least experience it with my crew here, my crew boos, and my boss beauties here. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So y'all no longer have to go to the MakiBeauty.com/shop. You can now go to confidenceonstilettos.com. And if you haven't done so already, you already know what I'm about to say. Go follow me on the social media at the IG baby, which is confidence_on_stilettos. And guys, I can't wait to talk with you on another episode. Always remember to aspire to inspire someone every single day. And I'll chat with y'all later. All right. Bye.